is that?
Yeah, that's a little bit.
Oh, huh?
I know. It's been a few weeks since we've done this one, guys.
It has been.
3 weeks.
What are we doing now?
Recorded. What?
We're doing a podcast. Can you say that a little louder? I thought we...
Maybe.
What are we doing now?
Hello.
Welcome to Walking in My Wheels.
Welcome to Walking My Wheels, a podcast that talks about anything and has absolutely no structure. Just me rolling through life with some pretty awesome friends. And to clarify, that's walking, not walking my wheels. Apparently I've been saying it wrong for the last 20 episodes.
Saying, I'm like, hell, this is Christopher Walken in my wheels.
What?
I'm just
Do it again and I'll stab you in the face with a soldering iron.
What is that? Where's that from?
That's from Joe Dirt.
That's
dude.
your favorite line.
I love it.
That's your favorite. That's the
You're
one
talking to my friend all wrong. You got the wrong tone.
He's got that shake thing
The
going.
only line that I remember from Joe Dirt is,
Joe
"You're my sister."
Huh?
You're my sister. You know when he's banging his sister?
Oh, mine's the one I was. I got the poo on me. I like that.
This podcast needs to just stop and be redone because we're talking about Joe Dirt.
Nah, we're gonna keep this one going. I think.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well. So with me today is my
Because we have brand new people today
Well,
that need introducing.
okay. So number one to my right, the asshole group, which is normally Matt, but it's Griz. Hi, Griz. I'm not even talking. And then to my left, we got Matt
What's up?
doing the pageant wave. Y'all
No,
can't
that's
see it.
not the pageant wave. That's the Queen of England wave.
Is it the Queen of
It
England?
is the
wave?
Queen of England wave.
Get it right.
All right.
It says he's not wearing a white glove. If he was wearing a white glove, you'd totally...
All right. I got a picture of it. It's
Yeah.
going on Facebook.
Do it
Okay.
now.
I'll do it now. All right.
It's going on the book of my face.
Yeah.
The my book. Or the face space.
Facebook.
Face space.
I know. You think about.
Have you ever tried to log into MySpace lately? Just for shits and giggles?
I couldn't even tell you what my password is.
No, I mean, just to see if it even still existed.
I do know what my top.
It exists.
It does still exist.
It still exists.
My favorite part of it all was the top 10 songs. Back in the day, it was top.
Oh, yeah, where you could put songs on your page?
Yep. Number one was "My Apocalypse" by Metallica, off the Death Magnetic album, which is the last song off the last album.
Yeah, man.
Go Metallica. Hashtag because Metallica.
So, so hardwired right now.
Hardwire, yeah, totally. Everybody, if you listen to Metallica at all and you're like, I don't like the new music, listen to Spit Out the Bone. It's the last song on the new album. It's redonkulous. Just makes you want to get up and punch somebody in the face. It's so awesome.
How's that working out for you?
I've punched 12 people.
He literally has.
You got up?
I've seen this for 8.
No, I rolled to people that already sitted, so it's same height.
Oh, that's messed up, dude.
Yep.
So, like, when they're at their most comfortable, you roll up to people and punch them? That's kind of messed up.
Yeah, man. He puts his Beats headphones on at work, and he's just like going through the call center, and he just punch somebody in the face.
Yeah, and they're like, is there a mosquito in here? Because, you know.
Hey, nice upper body strength.
I know. Hashtag crippled.
Watch out now, though. You know, he is
That's
becoming a Ganosaurus Rex.
Gazosaurus Rex.
You did it. All right, what are we going to review all of our old jokes today?
Totally. So everybody, this episode is about all of our old jokes.
I know. As you can tell, we haven't had this had any conversations in a while. So
Well, man, the last couple podcasts were heavy.
they were,
So-
and yeah. Speaking of that, I really want to truly thank everybody that listened and gave positive feedback and all that. That was kind of a difficult thing for me to kind of let the world know, and we probably could have gotten a lot deeper, and it's something that we probably will revisit every 6 to 8 months or something. Ask other questions and just kind of stem off that. But I really appreciate the positive feedback that we received. We weren't sure how it was going to pan out, but it seemed to go very well. And an extra special set of props to Matt over here, who really did a wonderful job asking the right questions and keeping it going, and Griz, some good humor and lines in there. I mean, it was really just I was very happy with what the end result was. So everybody out there, just really thank you for your support in this. It really was awesome, and thank you for continuing to listen to our other funny, goofy, anything podcasts like today. What are we talking about today?
Well, first of all, I want to give props to Matt because we were talking about the crippled life and what questions to ask, and I was like, so do you have any ideas? And he sends me like this 4-long text and has everything. So I was like, okay, that was quick. Good job, buddy.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I think you got it pretty much together. I was like, I guess so. Like, right on.
Because the first, 3 or 4 questions was the exact same thing I had written down. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, because his first response was, yeah, I pretty much have that. And I was just like, what the fuck?
Oh, I do have to give a shout out to Lacey. It's my friend's wife. She'd never listened to a podcast and then listened to Crippled Life. And she's like, I want to listen to them all and wants to get a shout out. So shout out Lacey. That's what I'm saying.
Shout out Lacey.
There you go.
You have been shouted.
You've been shouted.
Out.
There you go. That's all you're getting.
Wow.
Just kidding. But seriously.
Yeah. So what are we talking about
Yeah,
today?
what are we talking about today?
Well, as you know, around the first couple months of the year, we have the Girl Scout craze.
Yes, everybody's favorite drug dealer comes back.
Yes.
It's in season.
10-year-old girls that sell cookies. And whatever. And if you go to a store at all, you know that Keebler puts out their own version of a couple, and then there's the off-brand versions or store-brand versions that you can get, whether it's the Great Value Walmart brand or if there's a Food Line in your area or whatever's in your area, there's always going to be that off-brand that offers kind of like the same similar cookie. So
right.
My daughter sells Girl Scout cookies, and we had an abundance of Samoas and Thin Mints left over, and that's the kind of the ones that you can buy in the stores. Yeah, they're top sellers. Besides the Do-si-dos, I think those are a pretty good top seller too, which is the same thing as a Nutter Butter. So I brought in some cookies, and we're going to taste test them.
Cookies.
Yeah, we're going to taste test them. What do you got there, Derek? Some lemonade?
You have lemonade to go with your coffee?
Yeah.
Lemonade, that cool, refreshing drink. Yes. I
know you
had
do
my
that hot and
coffee,
cold thing.
But I didn't have my cold drink, so I had to go get some lemonade.
Gotcha.
Real quick.
So this is all anonymous.
Oh,
my wife took one of each cookie, put them in a baggie, or 3 of each cookies and put them in a baggie, so we have no idea which one is which. We're going to taste them and tell you which one's the best and see if the Girl Scout cookie is indeed worth it, because it's like
we have an answer key.
2 or 3 times more expensive than what you can buy in the store.
I need a notepad or something so we can write down what our thoughts are.
That'd be good, buddy.
You have a phone? It has a notepad on it.
Okay, you're on notes then. Smart ass.
You can take your own notes. I ain't taking your
No,
notes
I'm
for
not.
you.
I just don't. No, you're going to take everybody's notes.
Yeah, you are.
Bullshit, I am. I'm turning my phone off.
So, meet our transcriber.
I'm the court stenographer.
We'll have this in written form. Please email us at walkingmywheels@gmail.com if you'd like a written copy of this program.
Written copy. Absolutely. Frame it. We'll put it on eBay. Hey,
and
here,
someone's going to request that.
I know.
So.
All right. Let's get this.
Yeah, get this rolling, mofo.
While we get this going, let me get in front of the mic.
Get going.
The key to
You're right.
podcasting is speaking into the mic.
So, do either one of y'all have a favorite Girl Scout cookie other than what I brought, which was Samoa's? And
My
Girl Scout
favorite,
cookies?
hands down, is a Do-si-do with the peanut butter. Sorry, peanut
I
butter.
happen to like Thin Mints.
You would.
I do.
So typical.
Why?
It's
why
weird
because
you're so untypical that's a typical.
Because,
answer.
like, for some reason, like, Thin Mints remind me, because when I was a kid, as far as, like, because the cookie, it's like the flavor palette goes, like, the chocolate and the mint, it reminds me of, like, going to my grandparents' house, because, not that they had Thin Mints, but they always had, like, Andes candies. They always had them. So,
Those
that
are
whole
huge
entire,
when-
that combination of,
That's crack.
chocolate and mint is what...
Andes is correct. That's like my drug of choice if I was a.
Oh yeah, totally. Like if I had to, like, get rid of, like, if I only had one chocolate, because it just, like, straight up puts me back to being like a very small child. That's what it does.
Way to,
way
to use your words.
I was trying to think. Yeah, I was like, be like 3. I was trying to think of like an age.
very small child.
I was a very small child. Well, I was trying to think of like an age.
I was young once.
I was young once, indeed.
And bring me back to child years.
All I'm going to say is I was young more recent than you.
Oh, that's
Dirty
fine.
old bastard.
Yeah, I'm older, so I know words to use. I think a little.
Oh,
I
right,
use
yeah.
better words.
Yeah, the guy who says walking in my wheels. Mr. Articulate over here.
I'm going to turn
Right
you
on.
into a speed bump here in a second.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, whatever, bud.
I know.
Yeah, okay, bud. That's for you, Ramirez.
Yeah, the Do-si-dos. Yeah, those
Do-si-dos are my favorite.
I don't think I've had a Do-si-do before.
Have you had a Nutter Butter?
This sounds like a trick question.
He's like, yes and yes.
Those crazy days in New York.
Get the fuck out of here.
That was a pretty good accent. Good job, Dave.
Who's Dave?
Who the hell's Dave? Who is this weird guy you're talking about?
Oh, Griz. Griz's name's Dave.
Is that how you would... You tell everybody you're Griz, but really you internalize that you're Dave is what you're telling
I
me.
about died. Goodness gracious.
We met Dave and about lost Dave. Is what just happened there.
Yeah, Griz's real name is Dave.
Yeah.
I don't know him as Dave. People say Dave.
You know what that reminds me of? Like, you ever see 2001: A Space Odyssey? I'm afraid I can't do that, Dave.
Is the name
Man.
Dave?
I think he says Dave.
That was
My
Whatever.
my allergies are playing, just killing me because 3 days ago it was, 70-something degrees outside, and now they're calling for a chance of snow today. So
There's going to be no snow.
it's tomorrow.
There's going to be no snow. Shut up, weathermen. They're just trying to get people to buy more water.
You remember? Well, have you ever heard of the fabled blizzard of '93?
Yeah, but you could see it coming a lot
No,
further. This is
No, they didn't.
They called for 2 inches of snow,
still.
and we got
And it was
22
around this
inches
time.
of snow.
Around this time of year, and it was like the weather was like this.
Yeah.
So
That's fine and dandy, but at the end of the day, they're calling for like maybe there's snow, and everybody's got. I just hate weathermen.
No, that they just can't predict snow here at all. 2 years ago, they were like,
They can't predict the weather that's going to happen in 20 minutes here. Literally, for the record, anybody who wants to move to Tennessee and want to know what the weather's going to be like, you're going to be disappointed. Everything else is pretty cool. You got some places to go.
well,
nice
educate
scenery.
yourself on how to read a radar, and then you're good to go. That's what I do.
You think the people that went to school for it would know it, and we're way to F off tangent right now. So,
Yeah.
So
No, I'm
cookies.
just saying, like,
I know. Let's hurry up and
First
finish
of all,
the
I was
podcast
saying
before
that-
it might snow.
Really? No.
Yeah, man, I gotta go.
Dave about
I gotta
died
go make
because
some
I got
milk
choked up on some
sandwiches.
snot in my throat.
I need some milk sandwiches, man.
Sure wasn't a Nutter Butter?
Who's the lucky guy?
Hey, like it's a crazy time in New York. Okay.
Okay.
We'll get this show on the road.
All right. What are we looking at here?
We're looking at a baggie. It's a Disney Princess's baggie. Yeah, give me shit about
Thank
that.
you, Joni.
now. Yeah.
That's too easy.
All right. 1A. Here we go. Take one, gentlemen.
This is 1A.
Yeah.
Are you notating this?
You know where you can go, and you know what hand gesture you deserve. Excuse me. Let me get my notepad up.
Thank you.
It has to load. It seems a lot less efficient than a real notepad.
Okay, I'm gonna take a bite.
I'm going to eat the whole thing.
They're pretty delicious. Okay.
It's pretty good.
Okay. Sorry, let's not eat right into the freaking.
What's the
That's
word?
gross. People hate that. People really hate that.
Almost as much as they hate the word moist.
Yeah. That's more of a recent thing though.
Yeah, I guess
It's more
so.
like in the last I'd say year or two. No, actually probably like 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
Like all of a sudden out of the blue, like I don't like that word.
Okay, so what did you think about 1A?
I thought it tasted thin minty.
Thin minty?
Yeah. I think it's missing something though.
It's got an aftertaste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a minty aftertaste.
Yeah, it's like that's exactly what it is. It's a minty aftertaste. It's actually like more taste like not like how like the aftertaste of like a Thin Mint, but after you eat like Winter Fresh or like Double Mint.
Yeah.
That like that's
almost like
kind of.
I wash my I have Thin Mint mouthwash. That's the way it feels.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Next.
1B.
1B.
Yeah.
Are you writing this down?
Take one
I'm
down
trying.
and pass it around. And I'm going to go ahead and eat mine off.
Okay. Yeah. Off. Let's try it. None of that. 1B. Another Thin Mint. So we have what? 3 of each. This is better. This is better than 1A.
Yeah, it is better. It doesn't have as
Doesn't have that.
Obnoxious. Oh, mint.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, it's got a better balance. It's more like a good chocolate to mint balance there. Where the other one tasted almost like chewing gum at the same time as eating cookie.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going with 1B so far. Okay, next one.
Yeah, 1C.
For the record, I can't eat all these freaking cookies. So I'm just taking a couple of bites of each.
Okay, that's good.
What a quitter.
Okay. So
I know. I learned that at a young age when I went to
1C.
1C. It looks good.
This is crunchier.
It is crunchier, but not as good. I think 1B takes it.
This has got more crunch, less mint, but more chocolate fudge.
What's weird about it is it's crunchier, but the chocolate, I don't think the chocolate fudge is as good as on the other ones. But even though it's not as minty when you're eating it, you have that aftertaste.
There is an aftertaste, yeah.
It's weird. It's a post cookie mint. It's like after you get it after
like
you
my
finish
buffalo
eating it.
sauce.
Yeah. I like 1C. I'm not going to lie.
You like 1C?
I like 1B better.
I like the 1B better. I'm not going to lie either. I will lie to be on your side and be friends.
Such a lie.
All right, so consensus is...
I'm thinking so far me and you are both on what, 1B?
Yeah, two-thirds vote wins, so we got 1B as the best chocolate mint cookie.
Okay. I'm not going to open up the thing because...
Yeah, we'll do that.
All right, now we're doing...
Now we're going to do the Samoa version.
It's a Hawaiian blend.
It's the...
Did you get that at the dispensary?
You like the...
Do you have a shatter version of it? Because I don't like messing with the, just messing around.
Man.
Okay.
Visually on these, one looks like a redheaded stepchild, and the other look pretty much the same. So, yeah, but this is the caramel coconut.
Which one looks like the redheaded stepchild for the record?
This one.
We should probably start with the redheaded stepchild because the two that are closest, we probably won't have back.
This is the first one anyway. It's 2A.
2A is the redheaded stepchild. Okay.
Yeah. You never know. This damn thing may be the best one.
Yeah, right.
Right? Absolutely. Delayed reaction.
It looks kind of thicker than the other two also, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Stop it. Too easy. Too easy.
It's pretty damn delicious, though.
Is it? It looks like it's almost like overcooked a little bit, doesn't it?
It's definitely good.
I don't really care for Samoas.
Really?
I'm just figuring that out right now. Tastes good though.
That one is really good. I actually like that a lot. I'm going to say my rating is tasty AF.
I think it's a coconut, dude. I'm not really...
I think that has more chocolate than a normal Samoa does, is what I probably liking about it.
I'm digging it, though. I think it's good.
It's good.
Really good.
All right, I'd have to taste the other two because I'm not. I don't eat Samoas, so I wouldn't even know what I'm looking for.
Okay, good. Well,
he's going to look for the one that has the least coconut going on.
No, I mean I don't mind coconut if it's done right. I don't even know what the hell that means, but are you sure Joni didn't just put all the same cookies in all the bags?
I'm sure, and I can't tell one damn difference between this one and the other one. Both delicious.
This one's harder to bite into.
Yeah, that's the only difference. Yeah.
2B seems a little bit more firm. Taste is pretty much exactly the same. Actually,
that's what she said?
No.
I'm sorry. Not really.
Podcast 21 right now, and we're still making that's what she said jokes.
And I will never stop.
Yeah. What he said.
I like 2B.
Well played.
I like 2B better than 2A, to be honest.
I like 2A a little bit better just because of the chewy factor, because they tasted the same.
Yeah.
You think? I thought this had a little bit more flavor to it, actually.
Yeah.
Yep. And then 2C. These all look the same.
I
don't see any difference between 2A and 2B.
2A was like messier, like there was like more coconut, like over the edges and stuff.
2C is it's as chewy as 2A, and just as good. All of them are like on point taste wise.
Yeah, they are.
2B was a little bit crunchier to get into past the cookie.
Comes down between 2A and 2C.
I think
for me, it's 2C.
I'm going 2A because I think there's more caramel and coconut on 2A.
I'm going 2B. What do we do now, guys?
I'm going 2C.
No, I'm between 2A and 2C. So
I'm going 2C because there was less coconut. That's my reasoning. I like coconut to an extent. It has to be on very specific things because like if you go just a little bit past like that threshold with me, I cannot stand it. So
You're right. 2C. There is a difference.
It's just there's less.
Slightly less.
Just slightly less.
I mean, just slightly less.
It's that balance, the chocolate cookie to...
Okay. Well, outvoted again. 2/3 majority wins, so...
Everybody has a different palate, man. There's nothing wrong with that.
Now we're going to reveal what was what.
Well, we've decided...
What was the final? Well, I'll read what they are.
Well, let's say what the winner is first.
Okay.
I think would be better, so then we could be a little bit surprised. But I know in 1B definitely had a better balance. That was the winner.
Okay.
By majority.
So, what were the chocolate mint cookies?
1C was Keebler, 1A was Great Value, and 1B was Girl Scout.
Oh, we went with the Girl Scouts.
Yeah, because the reason this just kind of arose, I don't know if you explained it while I was getting my lemonade, but the reason this arose is we're like, the regular cookies are just as good. Griz was talking about the other day. Regular cookies are just as good. Why does everybody just go freak out over
Yeah, the fact that the Girl Scout cookies are coming out.
Well, this proves we tried 3 different brands, and the Thin Mints.
In this case, the Thin Mints were the best.
Yeah, in this case, the Girl Scout was the best in this brand. So
yeah, and again, the Keebler brand and the off brand, they're going to be available all year long.
Yes.
The Girl Scout cookies are only available for, I think, twice a year.
And when they are, apparently they are the best.
People go crazy.
Because they are the best, based on what we think about Thin Mints.
But, again, they're still edible. If you need a fix...
Oh, they'll do the job, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely do the job. Okay.
Yeah.
And the Hawaiian Dream Samoas.
Oh, we definitely went for 2C. Final one, that was our pick.
Okay. Samoa 2A was... 2A was Keebler. 2B was Great Value. 2C, Girl Scout. So Girl Scout took it.
Wow.
I'm surprised.
Okay, so
I'm actually surprised. I'm surprised Keebler didn't.
Well, you know what's kind of interesting is like sometimes like the store brands like with certain foods are like they're actually pretty good. Like
public store brand of everything.
Like the Keebler, like the fudge stripe cookies. Like when people get like the Great Value or whatever brand, like where they can buy like a whole shitload of them for like an office party or something. I prefer those over the Keebler brand.
I like the fact you put the reasoning behind it.
Well, that's usually where I wind up getting them. Like whatever that like those off brands are, for some reason I like them better than the Keebler.
Well, it has the whole office party aura to it too.
Oh, so it's the aura around the cookies.
It's like, oh my god! I know. Thank you for the Great Value cookies. Can I get some of that shitty Coke?
Right? Yeah. Totally.
I know.
What Coke are you talking about?
Is this not like
office party? It's almost say, hey,
not a Wall Street office party.
Back it up more. What kind of party are we talking about?
Right, there we go. What kind of office?
I think
party?
It's like
office holiday party because those when people go crazy.
Yeah. Well, I think it's something mental inside your head too. If something's free, it's like automatically better. So it's like going to Subway or having to make you a fresh sandwich and then you go home and making your own. There's something about you not having to make it. It's like more satisfying.
Prostitutes.
Well, 7-year-old Florida days there, Derek?
No. Oh, man. Well, no, what's funny is because, like, when it comes between something like Subway or, like, making a sandwich at home, I'm making a sandwich at home because there's something about, like, Subway that's just a little bit off to me. Maybe it's just the way that I see they have the meat stacked in those damn, like, in their containers where it's like, that just looks so damn processed. Like, it just takes away some of the...
I'm okay with it. I love Subways. I like the
meatball.
Yep.
I was about to say the exact same
but
thing.
But they can get really sloppy really fast. You got to order it with light sauce. Same wavelength.
Same wavelength.
On the nose, dude. I was like...
And with American cheese, not provolone.
No, you got to go with pepper jack.
No.
Pepper jack toasted.
Toasted.
You say, wait, with what cheese?
American cheese.
American cheese on a meatball?
Yeah, that's un-American.
Yeah.
What in the hell? Who are you? Do you have like a closet full of like, dead people somewhere? American cheese on meatballs? You just broke my heart, dude.
No, well, they don't have mozzarella slice. They have provolone, and provolone doesn't have much taste for me. So I want something a little bit more taste to it. That's why I use American instead.
I get pepper jack, toast it, and you put peppers.
I'm not a pepper jack fan.
You put peppers and onions on it while they toast it.
You've thought about this, haven't you?
I'm a fat man. I know this.
I go with provolone because even though it doesn't have, like, if you have a cold piece of cheese, a warmed up, like a toasted piece of cheese, like, it brings out the flavor palette. It's like eating cheese out of the refrigerator is not as good as eating cheese that's been sitting, like, on a table for a few minutes.
I will make sure that I can. Okay, here's a question. What cookie would be the best with a meatball sub?
Like, as, like, your dessert or in the sub?
as a dessert, as a side.
As a dessert.
Like a side.
With a meatball sub?
Yeah, like what you'd finish a meatball sub, be like,
too many heavy flavors in a meatball, so I'm not going to go with the mint cookie.
I would go with something like maybe like.
Well,
a
that's kind of weird
chip.
because think about it. Was it? Yeah, Olive Garden.
Don't you say Olive Garden?
No, but still, at the end of your Italian meal, they give you an Andes candy or a mint like that.
Well, that's more of like
it's Italian.
That's more of an American gesture. It's not an Italian gesture.
I don't even know where you're making that up from. It just seems made up.
So you've gone to Italy and they've given you a mint after your meal.
No, just like when you go to Italy, they don't actually make pizza there. That's like an American thing.
No, they make pizza. It's just not the way that we make pizza.
Okay, so what cookie do you want?
Well, such an asshole. Actually, I'd probably want to go with something a little bit crunchier, maybe like a hard like chocolate chip cookie. You know, like maybe even like a dark chocolate chip.
Here's your question about cookies. What Girl Scout cookie would Metallica eat?
Oh, shit. The ones that suck. Sorry. To all the Metallica fans out there. All five of you.
I don't...
Just kidding.
I think they would eat Samoas, dude. I'm not going to lie.
You think so?
Yeah.
Are Samoas the most metal cookie? Is that what you're trying to say?
My friend texted me and actually said, "What is the most metal cookie?" That's funny that you brought that up.
Really? What was the most metal cookie in that conversation?
Yeah. But other than Girl Scout, like what is the most hardcore like badass cookie?
Outside of Girl Scouts?
Yeah. I'm a big fan of the double chocolate chunk.
Have you had the chewy Reese cup cookies?
Those are so stupid.
From Chips Ahoy.
They're so good.
You know what it is for
really
me?
Good, yeah.
Entenmann's soft baked chocolate chips.
My grandma used to get those when I was a kid.
Exactly, like Entenmann's soft baked chocolate chip cookies.
They're like the size of quarters.
They're tiny
and
yeah. They're soft and they're delicious and they throw down.
The little white box with a window on the top.
Exactly.
Wow.
It's like anybody, like any of my friends from New York, like I guarantee you that like mic drop.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, dude, that's you need on your way home, stop at the store and pick one up for yourself. Have you ever had them?
No.
Make that happen. They're delicious. Actually, don't, because you'll eat the whole box in one sitting. Very possible, and then you'll get sick. And never mind. I'm just going to erase this whole conversation.
No, seriously. Like I remember there was this store that was a 24-hour store, and they had like a whole entire Entenmann's display.
Stores open up for 24 hours.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
In a row.
It was a 24-hour, but it wasn't a chain. It was a grocery store. It was like a little like grocery, and like you can get if you had the inkling to get fresh fruit at 3:00 in the morning, you could.
Upset.
But they had an Entenmann's stand, and we would always come back and wind up getting like a whole bunch of soft baked Entenmann's cookies.
Was it after you're already soft baked, or were you hard baked?
I was usually a little drunk at that point.
Gotcha.
So yeah, from that direction, I'd be coming home drunk.
Yes.
You know.
I think James Hetfield is a do-si-do kind of guy.
He would be.
Yeah. He like eat the cookie. He'd be like, "This tastes good. Yeah." Pass that Samoa.
Wow.
Having girls' cookies today.
So, Matt, what kind of Girl Scout cookie would Caius eat? Oh, that's right.
Know.
They would be eating sand cookies because they would drop it in the desert.
Well, it wouldn't be anything
Totally.
chocolate because it would melt.
Right.
Desert
right.
metal.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. I don't really think about those kinds of things.
You need
sometimes.
to.
Maybe that's the problem with my life. That's probably why I'm taking life entirely too seriously. I need to be thinking, what kind of cookies is Caius eating?
Yeah.
It's the ones.
I like to think that they'd be eating brownies.
The shortbread.
You know, maybe they'd be eating Little Debbie's, like like the space brownies. You know, like the space cakes.
Little diabetes.
The little diabetes.
I think.
What's your favorite Little Debbie, dude?
I'm a big fan of the strawberry shortcake. think is really good.
For me, it's space
the
brownies.
the swirl one. Really, you like space brownies?
Yeah.
It's just the chocolate just tastes fake.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I don't eat those when I'm feeling good about myself. We were having I was having this conversation the other day. Like you're like, where do you get them? You get them at like a gas station.
That
like
was so open. You're just it's like those I eat those when I don't feel good about myself.
Totally. I was having a conversation with CJ that I played GTA with the other day, and he was talking about, yeah, man, you have to eat like locally sourced organic food. And I was like, well, we got a Little Debbie plant over here. Is that considered locally sourced?
Oh yeah, the Little Debbie is right down the road.
Yeah, man.
Have you taken a tour? Do you have to get would you have to be really sad to take a tour to see how you're?
Absolutely.
Actually, I have a story about that.
Freaking
I would have to be after like a 12-hour introspective.
No, my sister works for McKee Bakery, which is they make the Little Debbie's, and they used to give you a tour of the honey bun plant.
Oh, it smells so good.
You would start on one end where they had all the ingredients, and they'd walk you down the line from adding all the ingredients to mixing it to running it through the
glazer.
Well, the oven, then the glazer, and then the packaging, and then when you get done with everything, they would hand everybody a hot, fresh box right off of the line.
So it's just like still warm.
Yes, still warm.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah. The whole box was delicious. It was good.
Were you sad
the cardboard as well?
No. No. The cardboard helped with getting all the sugar off your teeth after you eat.
Right.
This is roughage, right?
Honey buns, because we took the family, and each person in the family got a box.
That's crazy. That's a lot of freaking sugar, man.
Yeah.
This is the diabetes.
That was years
Just
ago.
Hearing that story,
they don't even offer that anymore. You can't even tour anymore.
No, we're probably losing money on all that free.
Yeah,
the free buns they're giving away.
But they had to put you in a white jacket and the hair net. I had the beard net on.
Did you?
Yeah.
Looks like a worker there.
Yeah.
Nice.
But my favorite Little Debbie is
My Little Debbie.
My Little Debbie. My Little Debbie. We named her that for a reason.
Wow.
Oatmeal cream pie.
Oh, those are good. Those are always a no-fail.
Yeah.
Those were my college days. When I first moved to Florida, I ate a lot of those. Yep. We always had those in the pantry.
The pantry. Wow, the Southern really just came out of you right there.
I'm just trying to keep it real. Just keep it real.
Apparently.
Nice.
The pantry.
The pantry. With the pancakes.
Okay, I don't know where it went then.
I don't know. Just some
third world country.
Sorry.
What are you saying about the South, man?
Huh? Yeah, what's that all about?
Nothing. South is awesome. That's why I haven't moved back up north. And it's warmer in general.
Okay. And you're still wearing a hoodie.
Well, yeah, since you guys are here, so I try to keep it a little colder.
Oh. Okay.
So I dress warm. Haven't you noticed I dress warm on podcast day?
Yeah, I've noticed you always wear a hoodie. Absolutely.
Yeah. So, but with that said, I think we're going to wrap this up. It was fun talking about food and all that kind of stuff. Anything you want to say before we go?
No.
Okay. Every week it gets me.
I need some milk.
I have some milk.
Yeah, just saying.
I think they have some at the store too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Hey, speaking of the store, the pick up groceries yesterday, dude. That was freaking awesome.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about that on our next podcast because we're already pushing on this one. So we could talk.
Hang my head in shame.
Yeah, we'll talk about. We'll get that right to you. But listen, everybody, you want anything to say? Have anything to say?
No.
Hashtag.
No.
No.
Hashtag no.
No.
Hashtag because Metallica.
Yes. Hashtag be love. Remember, everybody, even a speed bump can be a jump.
No.
Thank you for supporting Walking in My Wheels. You can listen to us on iTunes, Google Play, and YouTube. Also follow us on Facebook and Instagram. If you have something to say, email us at walkinginmywheels@gmail.com. Keep being awesome people and hashtag be love.